Well, the only thing we really had in Darwin's time was gravity. You have a cloud of gas, and the cloud of gas naturally sees itself gravitationally and starts collapsing, gravitationally contracting. And as it does, its properties change. And the difference is today we have more than gravity causing the star as a great globe of glowing gas to be balanced, a balance of forces. The early derision, of course, was mainly over time scales. How could there possibly be enough time in the universe, still very much a biblical universe, to provide for the incredibly slow and uniform processes that Darwin said must be taking place? One of the most poignant in astronomy is the age of the Earth, because the evidence, of course, continued to mount in the late 19th century from biology and geology that the Earth was very deep time, very, very old and very extended time. And yet Kelvin, Lord Kelvin, and other astronomers who were thinking only in terms of gravity causing stars to change over time, made some very simple calculations and said, the sun can't be that old. There can't be enough energy for it to shine for such a long time. And it couldn't have been shining for such a long time. They were thinking at most in terms of hundreds of millions of years, or tens of millions of years, even in the most drastic cases. And yet you needed many times that for Darwin's time scales. His son had direct and very, very profound influence on different parts of astronomy. In England, especially in the area of mathematical astronomy and theoretical astronomy, you would see Darwin and his students and students in generations at Cambridge influencing the way that theorists like Arthur Stanley Eddington thought about the stars. And it really was a foundational era for looking at dynamical systems. A lot was happening in France as well, Poincaré and others, but it was George Darwin who really set a line of thinking going that helped us look at stellar systems. Well, I hope it happens in my lifetime, and that would be truly discovering life elsewhere, that we really can say is independent of our particular circumstance here. Mars would be a good thing, but I'd like to look farther. But I have faith that we will find an answer to that question of life in the universe, and it will be positive. First thing I would say is, does it behave according to Darwinian principles? Then I will see whether there is something to be said for Darwinism. Like they say in Astronomy 101, describe the universe and then give two examples. So with Darwinianism, we got one great example here. I'd love to have another one.